This is an early hand I played where I think I made a pretty good play on the river, but I have some pretty suspect logic on the way to getting there. So take it as you will. This is exactly why I didn't raise my sixes from the small blinds, because now we just end up with a bloated pot because everybody else calls behind. I'll bet. 2024 Ellie here in voiceover. So this is kind of bad advice from 2019. I was a pretty passive player back in the early days of Unibet poker, which served me well in the very nano stakes games of those days. Chip preservation was as important or more important than chip acquisition. However, I'm a little bit more aggressive these days, and I recognize that there's other possibilities other than just getting a bloated pot. And frankly, if the pot's going to be bloated, we probably want to be the one bloating it with a reasonably strong pocket pair pre-flop. So I'm probably putting in a raise here. At the end of the day, it probably means I lose a few more chips in the modern world in this particular spot. But in this spot in general, I'm going to clear out the other players more frequently with a raise, and I'm going to just take down the pot right there with a raise some of the time as well. So yeah, probably don't follow this advice. Probably go with a raise in this spot rather than just calling behind under the assumption that it's going to be a bloated pot anyways. Because hey, if it's going to be a bloated pot anyways, we probably want to be the ones bloating it with our pocket sixes here. So yeah, back to 2019. As I said, so we just end up with a bloated pot. Doesn't seem like the best move in the world, frankly, but let's see what we get. Obviously, would have been nice to have flopped our set on that one, but I mean, pot odds, right? I'm getting 10-1 pot odds, and I've definitely got chips I can collect from all these stacks when I hit my set. So I think, I mean, I don't know. Somehow I feel like I'm not thinking about that right, but it strikes me that I can't actually possibly fold there, and I won't be able to fold for 600 on the river either for 15-1. I mean, because yeah, because when I hit my six, I take all of these stacks. So, or when the deuce comes. Now, well, that one's a little bit trickier because any king or higher pair, and I'm in trouble. So the six was really what I was looking for, but seems unlikely there's another deuce out there. Um, but I do think that given how we got to this point in the hand, there's a king out here a lot, which means my sixes are dead to a king. So yeah, I think we've got to get out of the way. It hurts because we're folding a full house, but I think we got to. I think we have to because I think there's just too many kings out there amongst those three hands.